Hey Liz, I just wanted to show you kind of the rough draft that I'd come up with. Sorry I haven't had much time at all to work on this. This is a hobby only and I have very little time after work, really just during weekends, and I'm busy with family stuff most weekends. So this is kind of what I had. I don't know if this is what you want or not, or this font is, I can change these fonts to something else. I'll show you what size. Like you said, this is 41 inch tall and 41 inches wide. I went out and measured your pipe, and I've got it in my truck, a note, so I just put some holes up here. That's not necessarily what's going to be there. I just thought I might put 4 holes that if you wanted, you could screw them into that pipe. I didn't know who was going to install it, if maybe even need me to do that. I don't really know if I'd have time to do that or not, but probably could, maybe. But I'm going to be off work for a week or so, so I'm hoping to have a little more time to do that. Here's the size of these letters, and I'll show you a few problems that I'm not the greatest at designing things. I can build it, but I'm not excellent at design. It's not an artistic mind, really, but I'll show you the measurements here. These letters are roughly 4.8, about 4 7/8 inches tall, nearly 5 inches tall here on the for sale letters. These letters maybe should be a different font. Maybe they're not so legible from a distance, like this, but I don't know what it would look like if you change this. I can tell you what the size of these letters are. The big letters here are about 2 3/8 tall. Just a little less than 2.5 inches tall on the big letters, and then the little ones, of course, are going to be a lot more less than that. So these little ones are about 1 5/8 inches, a little over 1.5 inches, tall. These would have to be cut into the top layer, which I know you said you wanted this all red, so I thought if I cut all of this, it's just going to have holes in it, including this steer head, but not including these stars. I'll get into that in a minute, maybe. So you cut this out, so I figure I'll just paint all of this red after it's cut. I'll have to make another one to go right under this sheet that's white, and then paint it white separately. Then I'll have to put both of these sheets together, and I guess with screws or rivets or something. These stars would have to be cut separately because this won't cut. Just for example, if I tried to cut this, the last cut's going to be the circle, and so you'd have nothing but a circle left here. So thinking about, I may even already have some of these stars cut out somewhere that I've already made. I can probably just lay them on top of this sheet and put some, I don't know, either 2 or 4 little screws in it or something to hold it on, and either paint those white like the rest that's showing through, or I don't know, maybe if you made these black, if it would kind of stand out and look a little bit cool. I don't know. But that's just kind of where I'm at with this. I don't know if you think these letters are big enough here, or exactly what you think here. And you're welcome to come by here at my office at home. I know it's a weird day. This is Christmas Eve, and I'm here till probably 5 or 5:30 this evening. We got a family get together this evening, but I'll be here probably most every day until after the 1st. So if you want to, text me or contact me, and let's get this figured out. I'm so sorry it's taking so long. I don't do this for a living. This is a hobby, which is another reason I do things so cheap. The prices of steel has almost doubled in the last few months. I think I have one piece of steel left that I've had a while that I could probably use for this, but steel, the paint, and all the effort this is going to take will take me probably a full day. It'll stretch out over 2 or 3 days probably, because have to wait on paint to dry and stuff like that. So, I'm doing this for next to nothing, and it's okay. I'm just telling you that if you have any suggestions on what I just went over, please guide me however you want this to be, or feel free to sit down here with me, and we'll go through this a lot quicker if I have you making the final call here. So, hopefully, this audio comes out good on this voice. And if you have any trouble, holler at me, call me, whatever you need to do. So, anyway, thanks, Liz.